My name is Jack Dillenden. I'm from Columbia, Missouri. I'm a massage therapist. I was a stay-at-home dad to my father. To my son for 8 years, and then my wife kidnapped my son, and he was gone for 74 days, and it was right during the time when the now Attorney General had introduced a bill to increase the parental kidnapping law. They ended up amending the current law, which says that that after a 60-day period in the absence of the missing parent, that it becomes a Class B felony. Kevin, the Attorney General Koster, felt very strongly about this, and it seemed like they had a lot of evidence that said that it's reached an epidemic proportion. In court, they used several things against me. Ultimately, my wife was not prosecuted, and they ended up turning that against me, and now I've had my son taken away from me. I lost all of my legal and physical rights to my son, and I only get to see him every other weekend and Wednesdays till 7, which I think is horrible for my son. Like I said, I was a stay-at-home parent. Because of several other laws that were broken by the judge in my case, I tried to appeal it, and according to the Missouri State Constitution and the Constitution of the United States, says that I have the right to appeal, and if I can't afford an attorney, that if I apply as a poor person, that I will be given an attorney. When I went in with my paperwork to the judge, they denied me the right to file as a poor person. At the time, I was having to dig for nickels so I could buy milk. I was 4 months behind in rent, and they said I simply just wanted to get out of paying child support. I was denied my right as a poor person, and I lost my right to appeal. And I think that's the whole case was pure injustice. I'd like my right to appeal. I think that one thing in my county, county commissioners apparently have no term of limitations. The Commissioner Miller, in my case, has been there for 17 years. She has more power than, or just as much power as a Supreme Court judge. I think that's a good place to start. I think maybe the legal system, the prosecutors should prosecute when they have clear evidence that there's a violation. And I think that I really think that it would be, I think the state statutes as far as divorce are pretty good and clear, that everything should be equal. And I think it would dissuade some people from getting a divorce. If one person benefits from getting a divorce, it's going to encourage divorce. So if they stuck to what the law is, maybe get the court system out of a divorce completely and just make it, simply follow the law, make it equal right across the board. I think everybody would be better off, especially the children. And that's supposedly the standard that they're trying to adhere to, which is what's in the best interest of the children. And obviously, to have both parents involved is in the best interest of the children. So get the courts out of it. I don't think they need to be in it at all. I think you could come to some kind of mediation or some kind of other level, and that way it wouldn't cost people their entire, in my case, inheritance. It cost me $70,000 to get a divorce. That's outrageous.